What's up, guys? Welcome to this new video series. Today, I start with a brief introduction on what this series is going to be about. So, mainly, this will be a personal journal, um, personal daily routine I'll do, where I'll record myself while analyzing the charts, taking setups, and and continuing with my journey with trading. So yeah, I've been trading for 3 years, about 3 years, a little bit more than 3 years, and just recently I've been finding consistency with my strategy that I've built over the past few months. At the beginning, I was jumping from strategy to strategy, testing concepts, and over the last few months, I've been finding some balance. I would say that overall, my challenges at the moment are just um, about psychology and managing the emotions during trading, and that's what I'm willing to work in the next few months. Um, so yeah, the way I trade at the moment is simply off of the price chart. I mainly trade euro dollar, and I'm trying to add also Nasdaq to my watch list. But yeah, mostly euro dollar, and this next few episodes, next few videos, I'll be taking setup to practice for a prop firm challenge. So I'll start um, an FTMO free trial and try to pass the trial. And once I pass at least 3 or 4 free trials um, consecutive, there will be enough for me to start taking a real challenge. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm standing at the moment when it comes to trading. And yeah, I want to share some analysis for today. Didn't take any trade today. I'll share my last trade I took. That was a take profit. Um, yeah, my average risk to reward ratio is between 1 to 3 and 1 to 4, and I trade mostly intraday. So most of my setups happen in one day and they end on the same day. This is an exception because this is a setup that hit my target today, but I took the setup yesterday. So the setup was based on two main concepts. One is structure, and the second one is liquidity, in line also with time. With time, I mean with the New York Open session. And the analysis behind the setup is price was going on a short, on a bearish trend with lower lows and lower highs. We had this closure below this low, confirming the bearish trend. I can go back time, and yeah, this was the break of structure, and we had two zones. We had this weak fill here and this liquidity. This is also a double top, as you can see, and we also had this Asian high that was being taken out as liquidity, and as soon as I saw price reacting off the weak fill and taking out this buy side liquidity, this high, price formed an engulfing candle, 3 candles pattern, and at this point, as price broke out this low here with a solid break, that's when I started looking for a short. We had price retracing a little bit, filling this candle over here, this gap, and then we had price breaking down below with a bearish engulfing. This was my confirmation. So I entered with a 1% risk on this bearish engulfing candle, and having my stop loss above the liquidity high. And my target was at the 1 to 3, which was also about around the low, previous structural swing low. So trade was pretty slow on yesterday evening during the late New York session. You can also note how the how the liquidity was taken during exactly at the New York Open at 2 p.m. So this had quite a few confluences to take this trade. And my rules say that I can hold the trade over a few days. I mean overnight. Usually it takes maximum 2 days to hit a target or a stop loss. In this case, price took 2 days, so I had to hold it overnight, which usually doesn't happen, but it's valid for my rule to hold a trade overnight. The only thing that's not valid with my plan is holding a trade over the week, at least for my intraday plan. So that's how the trade went. We had a strong bearish move on it during Asian session that pretty much took price to hit my target during London Open. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been, the last setup I took. And today I didn't find any opportunity, but you can see price broke structure, took out liquidity over here at around New York Open 15:30. We also, I believe, we also had some news events at 4 p.m. and that's when price continued down with the drop and broke structure once again. So this is the last break of structure. The current range we are in starts from this high to this low. So I'll be looking for now the session is over because I don't normally trade around this time. I usually trade at London Open, London session, New York Open, and New York session. But now that the session is ending, I don't believe it's a good idea to take a setup, especially because I live in Europe, so I trade during the day, and the Asian session is overnight in my country. So over here, the main zones we have is this H1 imbalance that might be filled, and pretty much this H1 imbalance, and along with the last supply we have here. So this will be the zone I'll be looking at to potentially take a short from, and I believe this setup will probably occur tomorrow, because volume is decreasing since it's late in the day, and we will have probably a consolidating Asian session, and I'll be waiting for tomorrow London session to potentially take a trade to go short. So yeah, this is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys at the next episode. Bye bye.